Hello and welcome to your daily love reading for Sunday, Super Sunday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. I'm going to bring in 4 decks of cards for this reading today. We're going to connect with the energies around you, your person, your journey. I'm going to bring in the beautiful Gilded Tarot. This is one of my favourite tarot decks. It was the first tarot deck I ever used and it just felt like a part of me straight away. So this particular deck will always have a really dear place in my heart and I want to use it today. I'm also going to bring in the Twin Soul Healing Oracle, which is one of my decks, to connect with what lessons may be being learned or what's being realised right now. And I'm going to bring in the Salty Sea Oracle by Mystic Moon. I'm also going to bring in the Twin Flame Halloween Oracle. Now, I know it's nowhere near Halloween yet, but I am in the mood and it is moving towards this beautiful fall season. So let's bring in this deck too. I'm also going to bring in some more messages from the bucket because I know you all enjoyed those yesterday. So let's see what's going on. If you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com. So thank you, angels. What's the general energy around you today? The general energy around you. Wow, okay, I've got 3 cards. What are 4 cards there? Wow, what's the energy around them today? What's the energy that's coming through around them today? What do we need to know for them today, please, angels? Wow, we've got a dog coming through for them today, which is all about friendship, loyalty, partnership. It's about the power of the love. It's about them wanting you to know that they are loyal to you no matter how things seem on the surface. So what's the energy coming in around the journey today? What do we need to know for the journey today? What's the message, please, angels, around the journey? There it is, flying out there. And what's the guidance from the angels for you? Okay, I'm going to take them. There's way too many there, but I'm going to take them and see what comes out. What's the energy around them today? What's the energy around them today? And what's the energy around the journey? I feel you may be processing something today because we've got blocked energy coming through for the journey there. So maybe you're a little bit stressed out today because things feel blocked or stuck, or maybe someone's being blocked, or you just feel like things aren't yet moving forward, or you may feel stuck in some way. And I feel that may be why all these jumped out for you. So let's see what comes up. So what lesson is being learned today? What are you learning today? Or what are you healing today? What's going on with you today? Ascension and growth, okay? What's going on with them today? And what's going on with the journey? So I love how we've got quite a few lessons coming out here because this would make sense of how to move the blocks. So maybe you're actually thinking about the blocks themselves. They may not be feeling blocked necessarily, or you may not be blocked. You may just be thinking about the obstacles in the way or the things that need to move out of the way to find peace or to bring this union together. So what's the message for you today? Number sequences. I'm not surprised that's come out. Look at this, reaching out. Number sequences are telling you they're going to reach out. And I'm not surprised that's come out when last night I did a reading with 222 saying to the feminine that they love you and they intend to be with you, and that's your sign that no matter how much time has gone by, they will always love you and desire you, and they are receiving number sequences right now. So if you are seeing number sequence constantly, make sure you watch last night's Them to You reading because I go into number sequences there. I even use a numbers deck. So what's the guidance around them today? And what's the guidance around the journey? What's the guidance around the journey? You may even feel it's blocked because they're not reaching out. And perhaps you're even questioning that yourself. Should I reach out? What should I do? And the angel's saying just relax. So first of all, the guidance for you, we've got composure. And they give me the word compromise, even though it says composure. So maybe you feel there has to be a compromise. We need to talk. We need to sort things out. It's got to be equal. And it does have to be that way. And it can feel blocked if it isn't equally balanced. So at some point, there's going to have to be a compromise where you both give equally to each other. But this is composure with the paddleboard. So to actually be on a paddleboard the right way, and I've never been on one, but maybe some of you do paddle on paddle boards, and maybe you've been thinking about that recently, or maybe you did that in the summertime, or maybe you've done it recently. You have to get the balance right. You have to have composure. So really composure is breathing, relaxing, being at peace, calming your energy down so you're not flapping around. You know what they really show me in my mind is a swan. The swan is the symbol of the divine feminine, but the swan on the water, how graceful they are. They seem to be very composed and flowing along Yet when they are on land and they're flapping around, it can be very scary to see them, you know, flapping around. They can be quite overwhelming. So instead of being overwhelmed by this journey, find composure, relax your energy, breathe, calm your energy down, and then you find that balance. So you may find today you want to do something that balances your energy. Some of you may actually be out on a paddleboard today, or you may be near water today, or you may be centering yourself, thinking about water, calming your energy down, listening to water sounds. You may be listening to the rain that came through yesterday. So calming your energy down, doing anything that brings composure in for you. Especially look at this if it feels blocked, because I'm not surprised this has come out when we got the block card with the Two of Swords coming through for the journey there. So obviously I'm going to put all this together, but you've got blocked here, so you may feel something's in the way. So again, it may not necessarily be that they've blocked you or that they are blocking you out. It may just be that you feel like something is in the way. And that could be a karmic partner, it could be their own fears in the way, it could be that you live in different places, it could be an age gap, it could be many things. You know what your circumstances are, but you may feel right now something's in the way, and that's frustrating you. So you're being asked to find composure today, relax your mind, because whatever it is that's in the way, it's because of the school of life. It's because of the soul contract that you share to heal certain things on this earthly realm. So you have a soul contract. So the thing in the way could also be a soul contract. So it could be a karmic contract. It could be a karmic person. It could be something that needs to be released at the right time. So there's a timing to this contract ending, whatever this is. So the school of fish, I'm seeing as the school of life. So you could see the fish as like all the human beings on earth, and the school is the learning of it all. So I see it like when we come to earth, we're in a big school, like a big Hogwarts. Hogwarts is the school in the wizardry realm, the wizarding world, if you're a Harry Potter fan. So we're all in this big university of life, and it's a school, and it's about learning lessons. And also School of Fish can be about collective energy. You know, collective energy, because we got the school is like a collectiveness, like fishes gathering together, a collective fish gathering. Forgive me, fear there. So again, that we're all in this together. So it's reminding you of that you're not alone. You know, if you feel really alone right now, if you found this reading, you're thinking, I'm going through this on my own, no one understands. Guess what? I understand. People here in the comments section understand. You're not alone. You're learning these lessons for a reason. So I feel this is more about you feeling today something's in the way. It's stressing me out. It's annoying. Maybe you're not even that overwhelmed by it. You're just thinking, oh, it's just frustrating. It's just frustrating that this is in the way. And that's why you're being guided to go with the flow. You've got the waterfall there. So that what will pull you out of this energy of feeling stuck or blocked or like there's something in the way is going with the flow. Centering yourself, finding your composure, relaxing and breathing, maybe listening to water sounds or having a nice refreshing shower, because that will calm your energy down too, or going near a waterfall, or listening to the sound of the ocean, listening to it through music like ocean sounds, or if you live near an ocean or a waterfall, go and be by it today. They give me Niagara Falls for someone watching. So Hermit energy is saying this may be a block. So the block could be one of these things in the way, could be they're just not reaching out right now, or they could be they could have gone within themselves. But also it's about you knowing the more you go within for the answers, the more you fill up your own cup, the less you need them to be around. Obviously you always want them and you want them to be around you, but when you're filling up your own cup, when you're going within instead of going outside of yourself for things, when you go within, when you connect with self and source, remembering God gives you the true bread from heaven, you feel complete and whole and satisfied with what you have. And then there's a cleansing. It's just started throwing it down a rain, which is stormy energy, cleansing, healing, water. So water is very cleansing right now. It's also connection with your emotions. So if you're feeling emotional today, connect with water to relax. And you may need to have a cry. Maybe you want to spend some time with yourself today. You may be isolating today. So Sunday, you may have time for you. Also focus on what lights you up inside. Many of you have had a really great glow up in your life recently. You may have hit a milestone with something you're doing. You may have been promoted. You may have had some recognition from someone at work or a boss. You may have had pats on the back. You may have had some financial increase. You may be feeling healthier in yourself. You may be having more confidence. So you've got plenty of things that you can be grateful for. And also to remember this is a twin flame journey. Now, whenever I connect with this card, and like I said, this is the first deck of tarot I ever used. And the first moment I picked it up, I knew this was the twin flame card. Even before I really knew I was absolutely in the twin flame journey. Even when I didn't really understand it very well, I kind of knew this is a special card. This is about twin flames or soulmates or some kind of real soul bond. And that's what you're being reminded, let this send to you to remember, well, it is about lessons, because judgment is also very much about the way you see things. And it's about knowing that as long as you know what you're doing, that's the most important thing. Who cares what people think? People are judging you, if people are talking about you, it doesn't matter. What matters is what you think. And that can also be why something's in the way and why there's a soul contract, because you are a twin flame. Now, a soul contract, something in the way, could be another person. So it could be a daughter. They could have a daughter that really matters to them. And obviously that could be creating a block. Or it could be that you can feel something is coming, good news. Or it could be an age gap. So I am connecting with this, again, put this into your situation, because they may have fears around sharing the good news that they love you with other people. And that could be causing a block. So we've got the devil energy, which is the fear, the struggle, the ego, the way the ego causes problems and puts you into negativity. Instead of focusing on good news and good things, you can go into fear. And then you think, oh, that's in the way or that's stuck. And also because you crave union, you want it, especially when you're in separation. Especially because you feel the power of the love. Especially if they are cold and distant and you're not sure how they feel. Just know they do love you even when they're up in the head. Many of them right now are pulling away because they're actually working out what to do next. They're working on karmic endings and they're planning the next steps. They're trying to understand themselves better. So they can be indifferent or seem indifferent because of that. But they're not indifferent at all. They're just seeming cool on the surface. They've got all these things brewing inside. So this is reminding you of the power of the love, that even in the separation you are connected. And they want this 10 of cups with you. They want this union with you just as much as you want it with them, even if they are not showing that to you. Many of you could be going through ascension right now, and that may also be affecting you. So you may also see that as what's in the way, because you may be going through physical things, physical, emotional, and mental awareness of a higher path. There's a higher path. That's why there may be something in the way. And most of the time on this twin flame journey, there's something in the way. Something needs to be healed and resolved on both sides to bring you together. So you may be going through things physically in the body, you may be feeling emotional, or you may just be gaining a higher understanding through mental awareness of what's going on, especially if you see number sequences. 666 is reminding you to let go of the ego, to stop focusing on what is in the way or what's blocking things and looking at this in a higher way, because they are going to reach out. And I feel this is a huge message of this, especially if you're seeing 222. That's your sign they're going to reach out and communicate. You may feel like you're waiting for this. You're waiting for them to reach out. You're waiting for something to happen. But they are already communicating with you through music, signs, dreams, telepathy, and other means. So the energy around them, we've got the dog for friendship there. So the dog is a huge sign of loyalty. If you're seeing the dog, it's them coming to you and saying, hey, I am loyal to you. No matter how things seem, I do love you, no matter what's going on. I am your companion. We are best friends united in love. Some of them may have a dog. So they may actually be walking their dog today and they could be thinking about you. Or they may use that as an opportunity to message you or call you up. Or they may be reminded of you when they're around a dog. Or maybe something's happened with a dog and they are thinking about that. Maybe you've got a dog. But I feel this is also a huge message about friendship and loyalty. We've got the manatee for gentleness. They want to be gentle with you and they know how gentle you are. They're really upset with themselves that they've hurt you because they know how gentle you are, how kind you are. And don't get me wrong, this doesn't mean you're vulnerable in any way, shape or form. You are strong and resilient, but they know how amazing you are and it hurts them that they've hurt you. And that's why some of them pull away, because of the sting in their tail. We've got the stingray. So they know that they've hurt you, so they are protecting you from them, especially until they are free to be with you, until they are strong enough to tell you how they feel. So a lot of them have pulled back until they can come forward correctly, the right way. And they know that they need to move forward in that way where they're not hurting you. So a lot of them are working out how to do this in the most amicable way, especially if they've got to work on healing something where they are to be free. They don't want to trample on anyone's feelings. They don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. This can also cause delays and procrastination, especially if there's a karmic situation in the way. But they're finding the strength now to find the easiest, most quickest way out. Some of them are feeling creative as well. So they may be busy today on their creative projects. It's a weekend. Some of them could still be working. But some of them could use this time to create. So some of them could be artists where they may be painting something or they may be drawing something. They may be musicians. They could be writing music. They could be reading. They could be writing other things down. Or they could be doing decorating. They could feel creative in that way. They could be decorating something in the house, painting something. We've also got home, doing things around the home. Why? Because they're craving the togetherness with you. So if they already have a home with someone else, it's not that they are nesting. They may be trying to make it better where they are, but it's just delaying the inevitable. They may be trying to paint over the cracks and that doesn't work. So the home is also a sign that the relationship dynamics are changing. And they're also feeling creative and powerful today to clean up the mess they've made. Look at this, clean up the mess they've made. So we've got 2 creativity cards here, because if they're doing something creative or they're decorating, or it's because they know they need to clean up the mess. They have to clean up the mess in their life. Clear the clutter, get rid of what's not serving them. But some of them may be pretending everything's okay where they are, even though it isn't. They may be sealing the cracks with paint or redecorating, or pretending, wearing that mask. And that's what's in the way. And they're also feeling like they need to take control. So dynamics are changing because it's time for them to figure out exactly what they truly want. They are looking at their home life right now, realising it's not what it seems. So much more than a building, it means creating a future, doing what you love with who you love. So if they already have built a home with someone, they are recognising this future that I've got with this person, it's not what I love, it's not who I love. It's not where I want to be. So they're realising this in the silence or in their recreational time or even when they're at work. But whatever they're doing today, they're realising it's not where I belong. Even if they've got a nice home, they may have kids, they may have made something, but it's not truly where they belong. So the energy around the journey is divine love. That's what you're being reminded of. No matter what's going on, no matter what's in the way, no matter what the block is. Remember, you've got block there. The journey you're on, the love you share is divine. It's created by God. It's meant to be. And the starfish is a symbol of power. So if you feel they've betrayed you or used you in any way, shape or form because of a soul contract they're in. So again, this could well be about a karmic cycle they need to end. Remember, it's teaching you self-worth. And they're looking at their life thinking, where am I at this exact moment? Where do I want to be? And you're being guided to shine your light and smile bright because that attracts them in. So the first thing I've got coming through here is, if you feel used, if you feel betrayed on this journey, you are worthy of love. And you are loved. And you deserve all the beautiful things that you were dreaming of. That's why this journey is taking time. So it's so important that you forgive everything and rise. Because this has grown you and made you stronger. And you are not alone. So forgive yourself, forgive them, forgive others, and you move out of that betrayed energy and you start remembering the truth that you are valuable. This experience is reminding you, whatever that delay is, that block, that thing in the way, that soul contract, that soul tie, it's reminding you how special you are and that you deserve the world. And that's why there is soul teachers, karmic partners, and all of these contracts. Karmic lessons, the situation is teaching you needed lessons. To be honest with yourself at this time. Now that's definitely what they are learning. They are learning to be honest with themselves at this time. To say, where am I at this exact moment? Where am I? Why am I here? So if they are living in the past, thinking about the past, going over how things used to be, wanting to recreate something that used to be, they can't because they're out of the matrix now. If they're worrying about the future, overthinking things, stressing, they need to be back in the present moment. But I feel this is more about them looking at their life thinking, why am I here? It's not where I want to be. It's not where I love. It's not who I love. So when they come back to the present moment, they're able to cut up these karmic ties, cut up the contracts. And this could be cutting up a legal document like divorce, or a property document or some kind of debt. Some of them are cutting up credit cards because they're realising, I need to clear this energy out. I need to clear this. So there's a lot of things being healed. This is another sign of karmic endings. And also remember, this is for the journey. So they're realising their own value and worth, that they deserve the love, that they deserve to be loved, that they deserve to be in a relationship where they feel loved, not used. Because many of them feel used for their money, used for what they can give or bring to a table that they are tired of giving to. And they want to give to someone else. They want to give to you. They also know they've betrayed and hurt you along the way, and they are sorry for that. So these lessons are happening for the right reasons. So another sign about karmic endings. So shine your light brighter. Shine bright today, smile, and know that you are safe. So I was going to bring these in. I'm going to do it as a little mini pick pile. So pick a number 1, 2, and 3. We're going to pull just one for each energy in. You may be guided to all 3 hearts. And I'm going to do a little message. So 1, 2, and 3. So number 1, if you pick 1, we've got they are spying on you. So just be aware, if you were drawn to heart 1, they're watching you right now. They're spying on you in some way. It could be social media. Could be they're spying on you through the astral realms. They could be watching you at work. There's many ways they can spy on you. But they are definitely watching you. Number 2, we've got towers. There's a big tower moment going on. I definitely feel this is them going through chaos and upheaval, seeing things for what they really are, seeing through the illusions of their life, taking off the glasses and seeing it clearly. Number 3, we've got death, so transformation, endings, new beginnings coming in, ego death. Maybe they've lost a loved one. It's made them look at their life more. They may even be worried about death. They could be worried about the mortal coil, getting older, things passing them by, missed opportunities. So definitely things are shifting to turn this around. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.